Welcome to Complete Aviation Solutions, Deep Dive number 118. Today, we're diving into, well, a really interesting picture of the global aviation industry. We're pulling insights from some key recent developments.
And our mission today really is to connect the dots for you. We're looking at how aircraft are maintained, how passenger experiences are changing, and even where new travel routes are popping up. We want to give you those essential takeaways, without drowning you in data.
Exactly. We've got some fascinating stuff. Shifts in the aviation aftermarket, big upgrades in premium travel, and some exciting new regional air links. Okay, let's unpack this. Let's start with a major development in aviation asset management. So, big player in asset management has just acquired 4 A320neo aircraft. What's the real strategy here? It's not just buying planes, is it?
No, not at all. This is a much more than just adding to the fleet. It's a very progressive, I'd say calculated approach. It's aimed squarely at boosting the used serviceable material market in, USA.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the key thing is, right now, demand for good USM parts, it really exceeds the supply. So this acquisition, it's a direct strategic response to what the market needs right now.
And it's interesting, they picked the A320neo. I mean, that family is one of the most successful narrow bodies ever, right?
Yeah.
Over 10,000 orders. These particular ones are, what, 2017 vintage? So still pretty modern, but not brand new. Why those specific ones for USM?
Well, that's precisely it. Their age and how common they are makes them perfect. By carefully dismantling these 2017 NEOs, the company gets access to high-quality, already certified parts.
Right.
This means they can offer lower-cost alternatives to brand-new components, and importantly, more sustainable ones, too.
Sustainable, right.
Yeah,
That's a big factor now.
huge. So it extends the life of existing parts, which is crucial support for, airlines, lessors, MROs, basically everyone looking for efficiency and cost savings.
It really sounds like it could change how parts are sourced. I saw the CEO called it a landmark moment and a testament to their expertise. Big claims, but seems backed up. They talked about securing high-value assets and providing sustainable, cost-effective solutions.
Yeah, and the chief investment officer chimed in too, calling it a strategic move, highlighting their agility and expertise.
Even the seller seemed on board, calling it a significant step for the aftermarket.
Yeah.
So beyond the buzzwords, what does this really signal for aviation maintenance? Are we seeing a real shift towards like a more circular economy model, reuse and recycle?
I think we absolutely are. This deal, it really underscores a growing trend, maybe even a seismic shift in the industry. It's a very clear move towards getting the absolute maximum value and life cycle out of existing assets.
Yep.
And it's driven by a couple of things. Economic pressure, obviously everyone wants cheaper solutions, but also those growing sustainability goals. It's about making parts last longer, cutting waste, providing reliable components more efficiently. It suggests the aftermarket's role is just going to get bigger and more central.
Okay, so that covers extending component life, maximizing value on the, let's say, the back end of aviation. But aviation is also very much about the front end, isn't it? Or what passengers actually experience. How are airlines innovating there, especially in those premium cabins?
That's a great transition, actually, because this idea of maximizing asset value, it extends right into the passenger cabin, too. We're seeing a major airline doing just that. They're expanding their premium economy class.
Oh, interesting. Where
It popular leisure spots like the Maldives and Colombo, and they're using their retrofitted Boeing 777s for it.
Okay, so these upgraded 7777s,
Mm-hmm.
what's the actual experience like in this premium economy? Give us the details.
Right, so starting July 18th, you'll find it on the Dubai-Colombo route. That makes it the second daily flight to Sri Lanka with this cabin. And for Malé in the Maldives, it's already on 3 daily flights.
Wow, 3 daily.
Yeah. On the plane itself, the premium economy cabin, it's got these ergonomically designed seats, 6-way adjustable headrests. Pretty comfy. You get a generous baggage allowance, 35 kilos check, 10 kilos carry-on, and the layout feels spacious.
And the screen, you mentioned screens earlier.
Ah, yes, a 23-inch HD screen, plus ambient lighting, and the whole cabin design mirrors their newer A380 interiors.
A 23-inch screen in premium economy. That's
Yeah.
impressive. I remember when that was first-class territory.
Tells you how things have changed, right? The overall setup on these 777s is 8 first-class suites, 40 business, 24 premium economy, and 256 economy seats.
And you can book this class for your whole journey now, not just certain legs.
That's right. It's available on over 40 routes, so you can book end-to-end in premium economy.
With all those features, it sounds great. But how does the airline balance this? Are they worried about people choosing this instead of, say, business class?
Yeah.
cannibalizing their higher fares?
That's always the million-dollar question, isn't it? But I think it's a calculated move. They're tapping into a growing market segment, travelers who want, significantly more comfort than economy, but maybe aren't quite ready or willing to pay the full business class price.
The in-betweeners.
Exactly. They're creating this kind of sweet spot. It brings in potentially higher yield passengers on these popular leisure routes without needing brand new planes just for that, and hopefully without pulling too many away from business or first. It really underlines their whole message of luxury, comfort, and innovation, making a better experience accessible to more people and boosting revenue overall.
Okay, so people are getting better cabins, more accessible premium options. Where are they actually flying? Or where will they be flying soon? This next bit is really interesting new routes shaping regional travel, specifically a new daily direct flight from Hong Kong to a popular spot in Malaysia.
Yeah, this one's pretty exciting. We've got a low-cost carrier launching a new daily direct route. It's going from Hong Kong to Kota Kinabalu, that's the capital of Sabah in Malaysian Borneo. It starts November 27th, 2025.
Go to Kinabalu. Kike. Okay.
And this makes it their third Malaysian destination after Penang and Kuala Lumpur's Subang Airport, so they're expanding their footprint there.
For anyone not familiar, Kota Kinabalu has got this amazing mix, doesn't it? Nature, adventure, culture.
Oh, absolutely.
You've got bustling markets, incredible sunset beaches, Mount Kinabalu, Malaysia's highest peak,
Right, world-class diving too.
and UNESCO sites like Kinabalu Park and Sipadan Island nearby. Sounds like a fantastic destination.
It really is. And this route, it's strategically timed. Malaysia's seen a big jump in tourism, like 20% year on year.
Wow, 20%.
Yeah, partly because they eased up visa rules, especially boosting visitors from Chinese mainland. So the airline CEO basically said this route gives people a more low-cost and convenient options.
Makes sense.
And the Sabah Tourism Board is obviously happy, saying it supports both tourism and sustainable travel. This isn't just adding a flight, it's plugging directly into a booming market.
And they kicked it off with a deal, right? Promotional fares.
They did. To celebrate, they offered fares starting from just HK $88 one way. That's pretty cheap.
88 Hong Kong dollars. Wow.
Yeah, but the catch was a very narrow booking window. Only July 14th to July 17th this year. That was for travel between late November 2025 and March 2026 for the new KK route, and a bit earlier for the KL Subang and Penang flights.
That's a really tight window for such low fares. What's the thinking behind that kind of flash sale?
Oh, it's classic low-cost carrier strategy.
push.
Creates instant buzz, right? Urgency. It gets people booking immediately, fills up those initial flights quickly, especially for a brand new route, gets momentum going.
I see.
And zooming out, this kind of expansion, it really strengthens the air links between North Asia and Sabah using Hong Kong as the hub. It reinforces Hong Kong's position as a major international aviation hub and just makes regional travel smoother for everyone.
So we've covered quite a bit today. From strategically taking apart planes for parts
The USM market focused.
to making luxury travel more accessible with premium economy upgrades.
Right, enhancing the passenger experience.
And now opening up completely new routes for tourism and connectivity.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how these pieces that seem separate, aircraft parts, comfy seats, new destinations, they're not really separate at all. They all connect. They're all part of this incredibly dynamic, constantly changing picture of global aviation.
Yeah.
It shows a sector that's, well, always adapting to economic realities, adapting to what travelers want, finding new ways to grow and improve.
It definitely raises a big question for you listening in. How are these kinds of changes, the innovations, the new routes, going to reshape not just the industry, but maybe your own travel plans in the next few years? What sort of journeys might these developments unlock for you? Something to think about.
Indeed. Well, thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the latest in complete aviation solutions. We look forward to exploring more fascinating topics with you next time.